Okay, this is the armature of a hoverboard wheel or motor, and it has those little sets of blue wires that are attached to a Hall effect sensor. What it does is it reads the magnetic the magnets that go by it in the actual wheel, the part of the motor that spins, and sends a signal back to the controller, which will then energize whichever of the three coils that run the motor. So anyway, I've tested them, and I'll go through it again here, and I found that the one on the far right there is one that's not working properly. Let me hook up my wires. Okay, each one of these Hall effect sensors has the positive voltage on one lead, it has a ground on the other lead, and the third lead is a control lead, and that's the signal that you're looking for. So right now I have put 5 volts across the ground, on the ground, 5 volts on the positive lead, and I put ground on the negative lead. And when you bring a magnet close to it, it turns, if you bring either the north or the south pole close to it, it'll turn it on. If you put the other pole to it, it'll turn it off. And so that's how that works. So here we go. I've got my positive 5 volts here going on the red lead. The black lead I have to ground. I have my voltmeter connected the ground, my voltmeter is connected positive lead to the 5 volts supply, and I'm looking for a signal to be coming off of the control lead with the positive. So now I've got my other meter connected to the one on the left, which is the yellow lead. Now, when we look at the meter, I'm reading 0 volts. I have a small, very powerful magnet here. I don't know which pole is which, so we'll see what it's going to do. I go, oh, well, it took it away from me. I put it there, and suddenly I have my 5 volts. Now, I pull it off. Let's see, get close again. What did I do? All right, let me turn it around. And I have my 5 volts. I turn it around, bring it back to it again, and it's 0. See if I can bring this over where you can see what I'm doing with both. 0, I turn it around, and we get 5 volts. I've already tested these, and now I'm going to move to the one on the far right, which is the one that tests bad. Okay, the minute I hook it up, I show 3.78 volts. That is not right. So, what do I do with my magnet? There it is. Alright, now if I bring the magnet close to it, there's no change. Doesn't matter what side I have it on, what north or south pole, it stays the same. So that one is the bad one, and I will be changing that the moment I get a minute.